Hello, my name is Emily Pegues. I'm a student in Healthcare Leadership and Organizational Development at Research College of Nursing, and today I'm here to talk to you about lean methods. Specifically, differentiate lean from other similar process improvement strategies, discuss advantages and disadvantages to lean, and discuss the impact lean strategies have had on the healthcare industry. And finally, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about educational opportunities for someone interested in implementing a lean strategy. Lean production is an approach that focuses on decreasing waste and increasing value through a continuous improvement process. Lean is most well known by being successfully implemented, really started at the Toyota production system as a framework to standardize workflow. This eventually led to an overall management strategy for the company. The improvement in decreasing waste can include wait times, overproduction, non-value adding processes, fixes to inventory, many other things. So there are several other processes that are similar to lean, and sometimes it can be confusing, so I just wanted to define those a little bit. Another strategy that is intertwined with lean is called Six Sigma. You'll often hear these two terms together. There is a difference between the two, and then there's also a process that kind of combines the two. Lean focuses specifically on decreasing waste, whereas Six Sigma wants to decrease variability and errors. So lean kind of looks at simplifying the process, decreasing things that don't add value to your process, whereas Six Sigma looks at really standardizing the process so that it doesn't differentiate depending on one patient at a time. It's the same process every time. Another, 5S is another term you might hear a lot. 5S stands for sort, straighten, shine, standardize, and sustain. Another process you may hear often is a Kaizen, which is a term, it's really a process within lean, and it is it's a lean tool that's used for a 1-day, maybe a 2-day event that is a quick identification of process problems that would allow for rapid correction. Kaizen events are very popular in healthcare organizations because it allows for that rapid identification and fast fix. So it's good if you need some quick wins to get staff to buy into a lean project. Some of the advantages to a lean process: lean is shown to build strong employee engagement and leads to an improved work environment. It really allows nurses to impact their personal practice and often results in impacting and improving the status of their profession. Lean also heavily relies on interprofessional relationship. It is often recommended that you include physicians, other ancillary departments that might be impacted by this process, all need to be factored in. Some of the disadvantages that have been noted is that you have to phrase it correctly. Staff don't generally like being compared to car assembly lines. Lean started from a Toyota production. So if that's all they know about the lean process, you may have some of those misconceptions about what it really is. Lean also requires a teamwork approach. You must have physician involvement. You must think about the downstream impact of other departments that you'll affect with your changes. Lean has a history of being successful in a lot of different types of organizations. It's been growing in popularity in the healthcare industry. Healthcare has a deep history with quality improvement initiatives, which is essentially why lean has become so popular with healthcare. There have been lots of different projects that have led to decreased costs, primarily due to decreasing waste and inefficiency, and also specifically in healthcare, led to decreased wait times, decrease in delays in care. More specifically, it's been used to improve surgery scheduling processes, implement standardized preoperative antibiotic therapies, improve med reconciliation processes, and decrease overall patient length of stay. As lean has increased in popularity in the healthcare industry, educational opportunities are starting to become available for healthcare leaders, but it's still kind of a disadvantage. There's not a lot of training out there. Some approach that some hospitals have taken is to specifically send key people out to go out and get lean education and bring it back to the organization. So it's definitely a downside that there's not a lot of education available out there, but healthcare is being creative about it and is going out and getting the education. What else? Lean has kind of a belt system similar to, say, karate, where you can get different levels of belts. So the most common I know of as a lean facility is a green belt in lean, which is kind of the middle of the road. The educational opportunities in lean are quite pricey, but for example, just as I talked about earlier, my particular organization is going to go out and send 2 people to go get their green belts in lean so that they can serve as facilitators within our organization for any lean projects in the hospital. Either way, lean can be incredibly helpful in an organization, especially a healthcare organization. So if you're interested in it at all, I would suggest you start to learn a little bit more about lean. Thank you.